Hey, what is going on, everybody? All three is so far. It's a beautiful day here. What is going on, everybody?
Oh, I gotta turn that off. Hold on a second.
So far. It's a beautiful day.
There we go. That's better. I got it open in the Twitch on my computer, so that was weird. We're back. Guinness is back. Just hiding down there, going, "Hey Guinness, hey buddy." There he is. See? We finished up Pancham last week on Thursday. I got him up and onto his new base. There are pictures of it floating through the preview starting soon tab. I'm going to show him real quick also here. I'm just going to adjust my face cam. Oh, see, yeah. I'm going to turn that way down. There we go. That's better. Apply. Man, my hair looks really gray when I do that. There he is. Oh, not focused. Face cam fix. So here's Pancham on his new base. I added some hazard strapping to it. There's an octopus. Got him all done up on there. He's all done. It's all ready to go. Came out good. So I'm happy with that. I hope everyone else is happy with that. Thank you, Ground Dog. Appreciate it. We are going to start today on this mini, which this is too much. Let me see if I can change this. There we go. A little better. Oh, right there. All right. This is one of the figures out of. No, it's pretty bright in here. It's nice in my room. I do have the shades closed on that side. The sun would be beaming directly in, burning everyone's retinas. So we're trying not to do that. The windows over here, those are open. The window over there, that blind's closed. Tons of light trying to come through. Oh, what is that? Cam the Gamer Man. Am I reading that right? Yeah, Cam the Gamer Man. How you doing, man? What's going on? Welcome to the live stream, the painting stream. So this duder is this one. Why is it not focusing? Come on now. Is this one right here. We're gonna stick close to that color scheme, that the palette. We're gonna change a little bit the cloth that she has, her tabard cloth and her head covering thing. They're gonna be I'm gonna be using this iridescent medium from Liquitex. This stuff is pretty cool. I don't know how it's gonna work, honestly. I've used it before and as a glaze coat on other things, and it adds this really cool, shiny, wacky thing that's neat, but I don't know how it's going to work in small. Why is this not focusing? In small areas. Oh, I know why. That's why. Because you have to turn the sharpness up So focus is only as good as the sharpness is. What I did for this though is I did throw a magnet in there. I probably will glue this on later, but in order to facilitate ease of painting everything back there, because there's a ton of detail back there, which you can't really see too well. Oh, there you go. That I want to have visible, or not visible, paintable. I want to be able to paint it. So I glued everything else on. I don't know if that was the greatest ideas. I glued the arms on. Probably should have kept them off, but whatever. I'll figure it out. Figure it out as we go along. Make this stuff up as we go along. So let's see. The base colors are going to be the red. Where's the brush I'm looking for? Is going to be the red for the exterior. Like a bony white. Looking at the thing. The blacks. Purple for the sleevey parts. Ooh, I'm actually excited about that. Like her under sleevey parts that she's got going on. Those are gonna be purple. That's cool. Flesh tones for the flesh. And we'll see what we can get done with this. So we're gonna start out with Blood Angels. Oh no, Flesh Terror's red is fine. I don't know if I can find Blood Angels red. You can always lighten it up or darken it down. Either way. Set this to the side. Don't need that right now. So I am legitimately excited for these figures. They're bigger than most Age of Sigmar fantasy 28mm figures. These are big. These are rather large. This is supposed to be a standard human. Big. This is more almost a 30mm, more than a 28mm heroic. Which there are different sizes of miniatures, but that's a deep, dark rabbit hole that you can go down of the different sizes that they make. So we're going to start out today with a little bit of the contrast. Flesh Terror's red. And I'll bring this down here to where we're at. Wearing my Genestealer Cult Tyranid t-shirt that I had made up for a tournament, a team tournament. We did a team tournament several years ago now, two years ago I think. My glasses. And I got everybody t-shirts. There we go. That should help. You know, it wasn't too expensive, like $15 each. Took about 4 days. Guy at the t-shirt shop at the mall. And had t-shirts made for everybody. They all got their army-specific t-shirts. And they're different colors. Tyranids are purple. And they're my first army, first love in the game. I love their aesthetic. They're just space bugs, which they actually really aren't. If you go back into crazy old lore, they're actually space dinosaurs, which is kind of funny. So we're just doing a general overcoating on this. Whee! For the red, these contrast paints are fantastic for doing like these cloth materials. They're not really great for doing hard. I'm off camera again. Let me just adjust that. Let me put that to there. Kick that out to there. There we go. Now we're right up in Canada now. Oh geez, sorry, eh? For all my Canadian boys out there. I did change the genre we're streaming in today. We're now streaming in Warhammer. Apparently, that's a thing. Is to have instead of being art or Warhammer, which makes sense. So this is definitely Warhammer based. Curse City game. Some of the nicest models they've come out with in a long time. They did actually just release preview a release for Age of Sigmar, Demons of Slaanesh, Greater Demon, that they just put out. And let me tell you, that will probably be bought, and it will probably be painted as soon as I finish painting, or start even painting the rest of the Slaanesh stuff that I have right in that box down there. I got a big old box of them, and I love them. I love the aesthetic of those too. The Slaanesh is the god of excess and pleasure and self-want, decadence. So it's pretty cool. And his themes are kind of interesting. And if you're into reading, some people are, the Horus Heresy books, which are fantastic. There is one Horus Heresy book that I listen to on audio. I'm not much of a reader per se, but I listen to the audio books, and they're great. They're absolutely freaking fantastic. And then the one audio book that has the Emperor's Children, which were they turned to Slaanesh, and there's a lot of description of the turning, and it's fantastic the way that they describe. It's not all debauchery, but it definitely has debauchery in it. I need to get a smaller brush now already. Going down. Yeah. This is a number 1 watercolor brush, spotter. Like I said, the biggest thing, Games Workshop, I love their products. I don't love the... Excuse me while I look at this. Okay, so they bring the red all the way up here. Put the motorcycle outside. Focus for me. You want autofocus? Okay. So this little part that underneath her head, underneath her face, is part of her white gown that she's wearing. So I gotta try and keep that safe. Shouldn't have glued all these parts together. This is tight. This model is very tight. It's a good thing. There's a bunch of detail on it. It's a very nice looking model. Sometimes it's just better not gluing everything together. Obviously, you can go in and do touch-ups, but if you don't have to, the less you have to touch up, the better. And don't be afraid to do touch-ups. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. There are no such things as mistakes. I have to do a bit of blending on this red, but we need to get everything blocked out first. I'm going to use the same kind of technique that I used for the green on the cloak for Uriel Ventress, except I'm going to be doing it in red. Obviously. So it's just a bunch of layers. Start nice and dark like we're doing here, and then build it up. So the Games Workshop actually had a little bit of a debacle with this release of Curse City. They promised the world to their small vendors, store owners, and then when everything came down, they're permanently sold out. At least that's what they're saying they are. Whether or not they're actually not going to reprint this, that's entirely up to them. But you put a game out, a board game, I would think you'd want to have it to be printed more than just once. Especially when you're charging 200 bills for it. You want to put out expansions. They want to put out expansions for this. Get in there with that. How did they paint that? There's actually a fair amount of black on this model too, which I'm going to do. I'm using contrast for the. Oh no. Oh, towel. Let's brush off. Snag out. I want to use Black Templar. I want to use Basilicum Gray. And then work our way around with that. So on this they have a bunch of like leather, all of her, well not all, but a lot of her leather is actually done in black. A little holster across her chest, her belly I guess. That's done in black. This sash that runs around there, part of her headdress? No. Need to find more pictures of this model, figure out how they painted it. And these are on her chest or below her chest. Those are stakes, wooden stakes, which is kind of really awesome. These are all vampire hunters, so this thing right here. Up here and there behind the stakes. I'm gonna come back in and repaint the stakes, so sometimes you can't avoid having to come back in and retouch stuff up. I know a lot of people that prime their models white or black and then throw an entire wash on the whole thing. So the wash gives them, or a dry brush, and gives them a good what's the word to use? Like base to find out what they can and can't or need to paint wherever they need to paint it. So she's got this freaking sexy mace right there. That thing is gorgeous. How did they paint that? Steel. That's a little lame. Oh, there's a doggo outside the door. Brush off a little bit better. All right, back in it. This almost sounds like the Wii Sports Resort theme music. You thought I wouldn't remember that, didn't you? So this Basilicum Gray, it is super duper pale, but that's okay. You can make that work for you. It just gives you good dark recesses and kind of really bright overtones, and it doesn't intrude on other colors too much, which is actually a very good thing. So if I get it on the red, it won't really mess up the red like I just did right there. Are some leather accoutrements that she has. I'm gonna have to go in and touch up the white on some of these. The thing on her head, I don't even know what that is. Hydrate. All right. Look what you did to me, monkey. I drank all my water. Thought I wasn't paying attention, weren't you? Uh-oh, the sun's starting to beam through the window and attack everything. Okay. Over here. I'm gonna throw a little bit of bone white. Vallejo Bone White. Yeah. Also don't want to. So I'm gonna throw the paint. Threw it on the floor. Take that paint. I'm gonna throw some of this Bone White. I'm gonna use this on the weird thing behind her head, which I have no idea what that is. But I think it would look cool as some sort of like dried wood, or maybe even actually it's made out of a significantly large amount of bone. They do have gold painted on the sun part. This is a cleric of Sigmar, who is a sun god. So she's got meteors. Meteors on her little other head thing. She's got this head thing and that head thing. I don't know what. She's got a lot going on. She's busy. She's like, I gotta take care of all this. I gotta purge these undead. Let the purging begin. And this could definitely be used if you're a D&D player. This can definitely be used as a D&D cleric of whatever sun god you want it to be, I guess. If that's your thing. Pelor the sun god. That's the only one I can remember right now. So it's super hard to tell what they're trying to do with this. So I'm going to paint the whole thing bone for now. And see what I can do with it. Bone won't add too much of a contrast, but let's see what I'll do with it. Everything's a little bit of an experiment. There we go. Run out of hydration. Now we're down in South America. With the back of the headdress, this crazy wingding thing that I put somewhere. You'd never be able to paint any of this if this big old honking thing was there. You wouldn't be able to paint any of the dress. There's supposed to be text or something on the ribbon she hangs down like a Shinto priest. That's kind of cool, actually. Uh-oh, there's some in there. That not be regular white. Nice, relaxing day to paint. Gorgeous day out today. Really good. I went to the gym with my wife during her lunch break. Got on the elliptical, took it for a 20-minute ride on the elliptical. Thought I was gonna die. I'm getting old. Alright. That's nice and blocked in. She's got... Yeah, those are supposed to be purple. I'm gonna be doing a couple coats of this bone on that. I'm going to break out this Magos purple. It's a really nice, beautiful purple. And she's got these little bracer armband things. And we're going to be doing those in that. Gotta give this a good shake. This is also a contrast paint. I dig it. I like it. I like it a lot. So if you're ever really bored, you want to go on Twitch, if you have your people you follow, that's awesome. But I went down the rabbit hole of ASMR videos. Let me tell you, some weird stuff going on there. Yeah, I missed some red. Just weird. I think it's a little amazing to me, like the people on Twitch. Hey, everybody's got their own thing, but man, you guys are weird. And here I am painting little dolls. And chatting with Ground Dog. I love this color purple. See, I missed a little spot there. That little thing's supposed to be red. Put that cure on there. Probably put a second coat of that on there. Yeah, there's some weird stuff that goes on Twitch. I don't know if you guys flop around on it too much. You know, it's like 10:30 at night, 11 o'clock at night, and can't fall asleep. And go watch someone do any number of weird things. Change my camera angle back up to Canada. And immediately move back down. Get in there. Throw some of this underneath there. All the way up her sleeve. Go ahead real quick. Use some of this red I still got on my wet palette. So you got that red still there. Pull some of this for these. There we go. I'm gonna have to make this red a little more orangey, I think. That's in the later layering processes. Right now we're just trying to knock down base colors. Fill them in. Here we go. Snakebite leather. Some pouches and leather. Just trying to figure out how I'd like to see the original artist's rendition of this model. They probably did a larger sculpt, 3D designed on the computer, and then printed out a like a 3 to 4 inch tall one of these to get looks at it, and then from that point they either make changes or they shrink, and then they print it out shrunken, or just have it go right to the mold maker. Technology these days, fantastic. Snakebite leather. This is a nice color too. I'm gonna make this a little dark. I'm gonna layer it up kind of heavy. And this contrast paints, they just really just super bring out detail. So easy. She does have a bunch of leather straps. We're gonna paint leather colored, Avi. What is that supposed to be? There's like a black secondary. Sorry, got it off camera. guess this would be a leather holster here too, for her mace to sit in. Paint it leather. It's leather now. One of the things I really like about painting miniatures, some of them come with very, if you're painting true to life, like Lord of the Rings or something like that, because there are people who play that and paint that. You have exact, you can look up 100 different pictures of Lord of the Rings and know exactly how it's supposed to be painted. But when you're painting something that's a little more free form, like this lady, or any hundreds of other things. Ooh, smash my head against the camera. You can paint it any ding dang way you want. So much creative freedom. I dig it. What is that supposed to be? What is that supposed to be? So there's this little piece right here. Let me get up here. This little piece right here. Focus. Right there. I have no idea what that little piece is supposed to be. Someone's old Honda Civic. Sounds like it's about to explode. Alright. Now there is some gold and wood. The top, this wingding thing, that weird looking thing is supposed to be wood. So I will hit that with some wild wood. I hope I have that out. Thought I took that out. 1 second. Just gotta root through this box of paints over here. Found it. Wildwood. Boop. Hit this up with some wild wood. And then they have a bunch of that's being held together by gold rivets. So all the little weird things across the top of it. All those are gold rivets. And these weird things are gold. Wildwood is pretty dark, if I remember correctly. Zoom this out. That's really dark. Well, we can always repaint it. That should be exactly your number one saying, is it can always be repainted. I don't like how that came out. Repaint it. Okay. Work on it some more. Do whatever you need to do. Call it done when you think it's done. Had to do that with Pancham. Could have worked on him for years. Yeah, but no. come back into this, the gold, it'll be easy to pick out the gold under or over this brown. Brown is actually good, very good base color for gold. Surprising. Well, not really surprising, but why is she wearing a yoke? That's exactly what that is, I think. I don't know, she looks cool doing it. Back there making all sorts of weird noises. What are you doing, Guinness? What are you doing? She's like, I'm licking myself because I'm a dog. Alright, we're gonna hit up these spikes. These I want to do a little bit more carefully because I'm trying to keep that center tabard white as possible. That's going to be the cool part of this model, I think. Come on, Wildwood. Can't really see what I'm doing here, but I'm trying to get underneath these stakes. They're super tiny. There's another hobbyist that was doing a review of this game and these models. He commented on how unbelievably fine these models are, and by fine he meant unbelievably, like, everything is so small, and that you're going to need to take extra care, and I agree with him 100%. These models, her fingers are so tiny and delicate. Why are we not focused here? Come on. Cover up the United States. Look at that purple. I love that purple. Yeah, this autofocus is rough. It's really annoying, actually. Alright. Spikes. The rim around her head kajigger. This thing right here. Bad right now. Fix it. Everything in steps. We'll be able to get this right. There. Back this way. Try to use the contour of the model to hold the brush. Have it guide you to where the paint needs to go. So this has a lip on it. I'm kind of hooking the lip. Again, I'm bracing. Right there, I'm bracing hand to hand. Pinky, pinky. Pinky, pinky. Oh, man. That is a little bright, or sorry, not bright, the other way. It's very dark. That's definitely going to get brought up. Highlight it up. Gotta start somewhere. I want to say all these little lines on the back of her head, they're going to be wood too, so I have to come back in and clean this up a bunch. I missed that leather strap. So I have a friend of mine who's a fantastic painter, significantly better than I am. And it's kind of funny because when you look at his stuff before it's done, when he does his blocking in like I'm doing, it looks 100 times worse. And then he comes in and he just takes the time and takes the gets the details right and blends all the colors together. You gotta start somewhere. Things might look rough up front, but you get it to be looking really good afterwards. It's the final product we're worried about. So like these right here. Garbage right now. It's also super contrasty, light to dark. Not color contrasty, but you know. Leather. Got this leather strap back here. Leather strap goes all the way up. Knock over my paint pot. Yeah. Most of this is going to be covered up anyway, so. But we're going to go in there, we're going to tighten those lines back down. We're going to get a bunch of blending on there. Not a bunch, but enough. But then this big old honking thing. This thing right here. Stuck up in here. It's going to cover up most of that. But I would be remiss not to have that painted underneath there. That's why this piece, like I said, I got held on with a little magnet. Alright, what time we got? 5:30. Alright, we're at an hour. I'm gonna go ahead and take my leave for the day. I will be working on this off camera. Not too much, I don't think. Well, we got till Thursday. I'll work on this on Thursday. I won't work on this off camera. go. So this will stay on camera, and I won't work on her. Probably get some of the other models built. I haven't built any of the other models yet, so I still got all that to do, which is, you know, I enjoy doing it, so that's part of the fun. Guinness is excited, right, Guinness? Guinness, why are you showing everybody your butt? Come here. Come here. Come on, Guinness. You don't want to come here? Guinness is just being a butt. All right, Ground Dog, I want you to have a freaking awesome day. Enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you all on Thursday, and we will continue working on, what is her name? I gotta look up her name. She probably has a name. Cleona? Cleona? I don't even know how to say that. Zeitengale. Cleona Zeitengale. Okay. We'll be working on Cleona Zeitengale again on Thursday. We will probably move forward a good distance. I will see you all then. Have a wonderful day and enjoy Sonia's her stream that's coming up in a little bit. All right. Bye, everybody.